No, no.
Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here and welcome back to an all new Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies leaked informational video. So we have some new leaks from the Woo lads. Obviously you guys all know who they are by now, but anyways, they did post this meme over on Twitter, which is a bit essentially saying that Juggernog, Double Tap, as well as Speed Collar will not be returning within Black Ops 4 Zombies. So within the leaked code that we had ages ago, I kind of thought this might have been the case, but at the same time I thought that surely they wouldn't remove all of these perks, but it seems like the original perks from traditional Call of Duty Zombies will not be back within Black Ops 4 Zombies. We all just thought it was Juggernog, but it seems like the other traditional perks will not be back too. However, perks that are going to be returning are indeed Mule Kick, which obviously allows you to carry an extra weapon, Electric Cherry, which creates an electric blast whenever you reload that stuns zombies, Deadshot that increases headshot damage as well as automatically aims at the head, and also Quick Revive that allows you to revive teammates faster and allows you to revive in solo, and also Stamina Up, which allows you to run faster. All of those original perks are back, but the classics are not. Now someone did reply to the Woo lads saying, thanks, since speed and double tap are removed, are there alternative options? They said other gameplay inclusions will make up for their removal. They are removing these perks because they're so essential that everyone will take them instead of experimenting with different perk setups. So obviously, for example, within Black Ops 3 Zombies you could use fast mags, which would increase your reload speed, which was essentially just like Speed Collar. So there's going to be lots of things within Black Ops 4 Zombies that will make up for those perks, and honestly I don't think we should be worrying. I think that these being removed, although it will take away nostalgia factor, I do think it will be a good thing in terms of evolving the gameplay experience, as you'll be able to customize, as it was saying, perks to best fit your playstyle. And all the new perks sound really interesting, and it's going to be cool to sort of mix and match all of those perks together instead of always running these same for traditional perks. So obviously we have tons of new perks coming to Black Ops 4 Zombies, so now with the removal of these perks, it is going to mean that everyone is not going to be running the same 4 perks. Everyone is going to be running a different batch of perks that best fits their playstyle and best fits their, opinions on how they use the perks and how much they enjoy them. So it's going to add for more uniqueness and more customizability when it comes to choosing your perks. I'm not really sure if Quick Revive is back because there was one new perk that was leaked, which you can see on screen right now, that kind of sounds like Quick Revive, so that might not be returning as well. This could be the equivalent to that, for solo at least. But yeah, we do know that Quick Revive is returning within Black Ops 4 Zombies, but I'm not sure about solo because this perk sounds very similar to it, so we'll just have to wait and see on that regard. If you guys do not know what all the leaked perks are so far, I will go through them right now. So there's one perk that is called Bloodlust / Death Wish. I'm not sure why there's 2 different names there, whether it just means that Treyarch hadn't decided on which name they're going to choose, but it says, upon losing the last of your health, you are given a second chance and buffs, and there is a cooldown. So this sounds like a really interesting perk. Now we also have a new perk called Defensive Tortoise. If the player has equipped the buildable shield, they are protected on all sides. An explosive blast is created upon the shield being destroyed. So the shield is going to be, I think, available on all of the Zombies maps, since there is a perk that is specific to the shield. We know that it is within Classified now, which we never obviously had a shield on Classified initially within 5, but that sounds like a really cool perk. The next one we have is called Stronghold. This creates a defensive zone around the player while shooting. Once again, a very interesting perk that kind of sounds a bit overpowered. We then have Widow's Wail. So we knew that some sort of Widow's Wine was returning from the leaked code. However, this is not Widow's Wine. This is sort of a nerfed version of it because Widow's Wine was really overpowered within Black Ops 3. So it says, similar to the Widow's Wine, taking damage activates a defensive explosion which freezes zombies 2 charges before cooldown. So very similar to Widow's Wine, just not as overpowered. We then have a perk called Perception, so it says see zombies through walls and receive an indicator on screen when a zombie is approaching from the other direction. I don't really know why anyone would use this perk. It seems kind of pointless. It seems like a perk that is meant for very newbie players, very new players. I mean, pretty much everyone knows when a zombie is coming up from behind you. You hear him screaming. So yeah, I think that perk is kind of just a perk that's meant for new players. We then have PhD Slider. Yes, PhD Slider is coming. So we already knew knew this once again from the leaked code. So it says this must be charged by sliding before it can be used, so it's going to be like PhD Flopper. PhD Flopper obviously allowed it so that you wouldn't take explosive damage, you wouldn't take fall damage, you wouldn't take splash damage from your weapons. It also meant that when you did a dolphin dive, it would cause an explosive blast on the ground. However, PhD Slider, obviously when you slide instead, it will now create an explosive blast on the ground, since we have sliding in Black Ops 4 instead of a dolphin dive. However, it must be charged by sliding before it can be used, as we just saw. So I don't think it's going to be something that you can use every time you slide. You're going to have to slide repeatedly before you can do that blast. We then have Bandolier. So this perk allows you to carry more reserve ammunition. Once again, this was leaked from the code. And we then have Time Slip. So this has a decreased cooldown time on equipment, perks, and teleporters. Now, I think this is going to be actually quite a cool perk, because if you guys are unaware, we are now going to be able to choose which equipment we spawn in with prior to the game. So the different equipment that we can choose from are just a regular grenade, a Semtex grenade, a Molotov, an acid grenade, a fire grenade. I don't know what's the difference between a fire grenade and a Molotov, because they both kind of do the same thing. We also have a deployable turret, so it'll be some sort of minigun that you can put down, and there'll be even more that are not listed. I'm assuming that you unlock these just by leveling up and ranking up, or possibly you unlock these by doing the callings within Black Ops 4. Zombies, we'll just have to wait and see, but anyways, that sounds very cool. But yeah, Time Slip could be interesting for teleporters if they have a decreased cooldown time. I'm not sure why perks have a cooldown time. Why does it say perks have a cooldown time? What? I don't know what that means. Why would perks have a cooldown time? That makes no sense. There is definitely something different in regards to perks here within Black Ops 4. We'll just have to wait and see what that exactly means when the game comes out. So yeah, that's pretty much all the leaks that we have so far regarding Black Ops 4 Zombies. Make sure to check out the other classified video, and also my video going over all the Blood of the Dead leaked information for even more stuff. So anyways, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not, if latest and greatest Black Ops 4 Zombies news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.